All right. LDBC, LDMMAC. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, guys. Had a guy reached out to me. He's a coach, and he asked me. He said, "Coach, how do you get athletes to commit to your program? How do you sell your program?" And I'm going to tell you, brother, I don't sell my program. I don't have to. My work ethic sells my program. It's raining. Okay, and you also asked me, how do I get athletes to just commit? Okay, it's raining. It's raining right now. I'm going away. I'm going an hour out of my way. Okay, it's raining, and I had multiple athletes ask me, "Are we canceling?" No, we don't cancel. Even if it was snowing, if it was lightning, we're not canceling. Okay, because they understand my commitment level. Okay, they understand what my commitment level is, and my commitment level is excellence. I want the best. And I want to be known for producing the best. If it's raining, I'm going. There are no, well, we're going to wait till the day is dry. Nope. We're going to go work. We finna go work. See, that's the nature of this business called coaching. And see, me doing outside coaching and doing a lot like outdoors, I can't afford to have a day off. If it's raining, I go. I don't care how uncomfortable it is, how cold it is, I go. But see, let me tell you something, man. The first thing you need to realize as a coach is that your time is valuable. Your time is valuable. Your time is the most important on God's green earth. And see, you can't allow people to waste your time. See, you ask me, what do I do to sell my program? I don't do it. I work. My work ethic sells my program. That's what sells me. Okay, I don't have to go and tell people I'm the best. I look at all the athletes that I keep putting out there on the map. That sells me. Okay, I don't have to brag and I don't have to boast about what I do. I don't have to do anything because the proof is in the pudding. I got in the world of track and field alone. Okay, and that's where my background is, and that's where I make money at too. I have a lot of haters. I got a lot of haters in the world of track and field, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. Okay, on a state level, on a national level, even on a world level, I got a lot of haters in the world of track and field. And I built my fan base of haters up because of my work ethic. I have coaches right in the same discipline. I have people the same race as me. They'll tell people don't work with me because I'm crazy. Now, here's my thing. See, this is what I do. My whole objective, my whole goal is I'm not going to waste time with you. Okay? If my time is wasted, then I can't be productive. And see, now in my 40s, I understand that time. That's a quantity that you can't get back. See, when you're young, you tend to waste a lot of time. But see, I'm in my early 40s now. And you know what? My hours and my minutes, I got to put my hours and minutes into the right places and into the right people. And if I don't do that, then I'm wasting time. See, people who are over 40, they seem to understand that time is infinite. It's finite. People who are in their 20s, they think time is infinite. They think you got every bit of time in the world to waste, and they think they got 1,000 chances. I don't give these athletes on the high school level, I don't give them 1,000 chances. I give them one. What I do is when I first meet them, I put them through a week of hell. I put them through rigorous training. And I'm talking about training so rigorous that either you're going to do one or two things. Either you're going to pass out if you remain, or you're going to quit before it's over. If I have, I'll tell you, I had a couple of months ago, I had 10 athletes. 10. Okay, and I'm rebuilding. I had 10 athletes. Okay, I put them through the most rigorous training that you can put them through because, see, that first week, I got to know who's going to follow me into fire. I got to know who's going to follow me, who's going to sell out to me completely, 100%. I got to have these people sell out. And if they can't sell out, if they can't sacrifice their body and their mind to my program, I don't want them. I don't want to entertain them because they don't strive to be the best. And I'm talking about it's two to two. Every time they see me for a week, it's 2.5 to 3 hours of rigorous training. Some people say that's crazy. Some people say that it's insane. But I do it because I gotta know where I'm gonna spend time. See, I gotta reach for the true champions. And in this generation, I'm sorry. In this era, this politically correct era, we don't have a lot of true champion mindsets. You just don't have that. You just don't have a lot of people, man, who want to go out there and be the best. You're dealing with a bunch of little whiny ass little snotty nosed entitled brats. That's who you dealing with. These people ain't had to work hard for nothing. They ain't had to go in there and sacrifice. They ain't had to never do any of that, man, because their parents do everything for them. I got to know who's willing to sacrifice. And I tell these folks, look, you can stay and watch, but don't have an input. The minute you step off those bleachers, the minute you try to have an input as to what I'm doing for the first 7 days, then you got to go. See, that's the reputation that I built. That's the reputation that I built. I'm not going to do anything that's going to kill your child, but I am going to push them so I don't waste time. That's what I do. And I push these people to unfathomed limits. And out of those 10 people, 3 people, they quit in the first 30 minutes. This is my breakdown. They quit. They are done before the workout's even over. Okay? For the next 2.5 hours, these kids, they're going through, I'm talking about turmoil. They going through it. And when it's over, they land on the ground. They too tired to even go get a drink of water. And out of those 7 people that's left over, 3 stay. I always get 3 that stay. And those 3 right there, man, those are the people that continues the legacy of my program. I don't waste time. I don't play with them. I want to know who is going to follow me into a fire. I want to know who is going to sell out completely to what I'm teaching them. That's what I do. And you know, I'm going to tell you who will sell out to me, who will really sell out. These kids that's got these problems that ain't got nothing, they ain't got nowhere else to go. The game bangers. I'm going to tell you, the game bangers, they sell out. Okay, the game bangers, the darn hood chicks that ain't got nothing else to do, the ones that's been prostituting. You know, the game bangers and the prostitute hood teenage chicks, you know they sell out to my program. You know that those kids, and you would think those kids would not sell out, but they do. And you know why they do that? Because they want to get out of what they in. And anything that somebody's willing to sit there with them and do with them, they're willing to do this. Because anything is better than what they're doing. That's why they do it. I swear, man, last month, like I was telling you, I had about 10 athletes, man. 2 of the kids, one kid, you know, she was in that, you know, she was doing drugs, okay, and she was also selling her body. Another dude, he was a gangbanger. I've got a 20-year history dealing with gangbangers. You know, the hood chick who was a prostitute and a gangbanger, guess what they did? Not only did they survive the workout, when they left, they said, what time do we need to come back? Tell me a time because, you know, I got to catch the bus. I got to catch the bus to get to where you at. Okay, could you tell me, you know, what time? Both of them asked me, I got to catch the bus. Now, you got all these other 7 entitled brats that's got their own car, or their parents, you know, coming up, pulling up in there with Lexuses, okay, dropping them off. These mugs, I didn't see them. I saw one other kid, and I'm going to tell you who the other kid was that was entitled. This kid had mental issues, was suicidal. Don't that tell you something, man? The suicidal kid, listen to me, the suicidal kid, okay, the kid, the girl who was selling her body, and the gangbanger, they the ones that sold out to my program last month, and they've been here ever since. What does that tell you? See, you got to start identifying which athletes want to be the best. And I'm going to tell you something. These kids that's dealing with a lot of things going on, those are the kids that you target. Because you know why? Those are the kids, they looking. They want somebody to come in there. They're looking for something. They're looking for structure. They're looking for structure, man. They want that structure. And guess what they do, man? They'll sell out to you because they know that nobody going to be on their ass like you are if you don't believe. So they sell out. So the three kids that sold out to me, okay, the gangbanger, the chick that used to sell her body, and the kid that was suicidal. Two females and one dude. And guess what? A month later, they physically fit, man. These people done lost about 20 pounds of weight. I mean, guys, you ought to see the transformation that these people are making, man. Okay? The gangbanger went back to school to try to get his GED. Okay? I mean, not back to school, but he in a GED program. Okay? The emotionally stable girl, you know, her psychologist saying, you know, that, you know, she's in better spirits. Her parents are telling me that, you know, everything that she's doing now, you know, she's trying. Okay, she's slowly coming out of her depression that's got her suicidal. All it takes is for you to identify who really want it. And I mean, I put them through a rigorous training, and these are the people that survived. People that's got problems already. I'm not saying that people who are entitled won't do it, can't do it. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is you got to be careful who you identify. Because that kid you think that's got those problems, those game bangers, those will be the one that'll sell your program. Those will be the ones that'll sell out because they have nothing else. They got nothing else. They'll be the one that sell out to you, and they will do everything that you ask, and they'll be the ones that blow up, and they'll make a change. See, I don't beg athletes to come. I got athletes now. You say how I get them to come? I got athletes right now who don't come. We was at our state track and field meet, and I'll never forget this, my shot putter dude. Some of y'all seen him on Instagram. Some of y'all done seen him. Okay, big old dude, got all the talent, got all the tool sets, but guess what? He don't train. He lazy and he don't train. He don't train. Okay, he don't take his craft seriously, and guess what happened? He went to state and got his ass whooped. And I told him, I said, look, I told you that dude right there is another guy in our state who, man, he a beast. And I said, that guy over there, let me tell you something, he hungry. If you don't get your act together and if you don't train the way you're supposed to train, that boy gonna beat you. I told him that. So this guy laying out of practice for 2 and 3 months, wanting to come to practice at the end of the week. All the hard work done at the beginning of the week, he want to come at the end of the week, got beat. Still doing the same thing. Said don't change. And he got beat at state. See, you can't change a person, man. You just can't be available to waste your time. And that's what I got to get some of you guys to understand. Your time is important. I had another girl, attitude problem. She come back home from college. I make a little money off college athletes. Come back home. I don't care what they can pay me. If they waste my time, then it's not valuable. See, if my time is ever wasted, that there's no value. You can't exchange any amount of money for your time. And you as a coach, you got to understand that your time is always more valuable than money. And if you don't value your own time, if you don't even think to value your time, nobody else is going to value that. And no matter what they pay you, it'll never be enough. But she wastes time. Complain, don't want to do this, don't want to do that. I said, look here, I'm out. I picked up all my equipment, I left the field, and I rolled out. See, me, I have an alpha male personality when it comes to coaching. I have an alpha male. What I say, I'm in charge. And especially with a female. See, when I put my alpha male personality, when I train females, it works. They'll be submissive and they'll do exactly what I want. See, the thing of it is, you have to be an alpha male when you're a coach. You can't be a beta male personality and coach people. You just can't do it. Because if you have that beta male personality, they're not going to respect you. I just bounce. I bounce. And then when I bounce, guess what I do? When they ask, can they come back out? Now you got to pay double and triple. This same kid been begging to come back for the last 2 months. Coach, I can pay extra. I can do this. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. My time. When you waste my time, there's no dollar amount on the time. Because I can't get that back. I can always go make some money. I can always go come up and make what you paid me. But I can never get my time back. When somebody wastes time, that's it. I don't deal with them like that. I only had one kid. I had one. And this girl, she wasted my time. She was complaining. And she started talking to her mama any old kind of way. And I ain't like the fact she was talking to her mama. And I looked at her because, she was used to her daddy giving her everything she want. Used to, just men, period, boys at school just giving her attention. I took my equipment and I bounced. I said, look here. You clearly don't have what it takes to be great. I said, I'll find somebody else that can do what you do in a shorter time. I said, I'm out. That crush, that broke that kid. It broke that kid. That kid, one day, just out of the blue, popped up at my practice. She said, Coach, I want to show you. I want to show you that your time is valuable to me. And, this kid for 5 months, showed up at damn near every one of my practices to get me to train her. She showed up for 5 months, y'all. And finally, I looked at her and I said, do you really want to be great? Do you want to be great? She said, yes, sir. I put her through a 3.5-hour rigorous training. I said, if you get through this training, if you get through everything that I do, if I tell you to do it, if you get through this training, I'll train you. And after you get through this, if you question anything that I do, and if you complain at practice, you out. See, that's my tone. And she said, yes, sir. That kid, because she was willing to humble herself and get rid of her stupid attitude, that kid became the most decorated athlete that I've ever trained. Decorated. I'm talking about, man, we traveled all over the country. We went to world track meets. We went everywhere, all over the country. All over the world we went. But that's because she was willing to shut her damn mouth and listen to somebody who understands what it takes to be a winner. Your time is more valuable than money. And see, what a lot of you dudes do when y'all coach, see, y'all put everything based on the money. If you value your time more than your money, guess what? You'll get more money. Because people know they can't waste your time. And people know they got to pay top dollar for your time. See, that's the thing. I don't convince people. I don't do motivational speeches to get them to practice. I don't do that. I don't do it. I tell them what it takes to be the best. And if you're not willing to do that, I'll find somebody else that'll do it. But you're not going to stay, I ain't finna train you and you're going to waste my time. That will never happen in life. Never. And as soon as I think an athlete wasting time or they have doing it, I get them out. Like it was just last weekend. It was a dude, man. You know, you had the overweight people. You had people who ain't never done a sport before outworking this dude. Now, this dude, mind you, he looked like an athlete. I swear to God, mind you, this dude looks like an athlete. And this dude sitting here, you know, about to pass out. And, you know, you have overweight guys and girls who really, man, they try, man, they want me to train them. And they sitting there, they working themselves to death. This dude told my coach, I just need a breather, coach. I need a breather. I said, bye. He said, what? I said, go home. Well, I said, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. Wait a minute, coach. Wait a minute, man. What's going on? I said, brother, it's been 22 minutes and 40 seconds. And I said, you ain't done nothing but complain. I said, get out of here. He looked at me, man, because he had a lot of different coaches, man, that really wanted to train him. It's not worth my time. I worked with those people who had no athletic ability, but that was willing to put in the work. I stayed and I worked with those people. Those people, they've been consistent. See, your time is what draws people to you, because now you get a reputation. And then people will say, listen, he's crazy, but you can't waste his time. See, they'll go back and say you crazy, but you can't waste his time. And your other athletes, the ones that's winning, when people come to them and talk, they'll promote you. They will self-promote you and they'll say, yeah, coach, good. But listen, man, I'm going to tell you now, if you step to him, you got to step to him correct. Don't waste his time, because if you waste his time, he ain't going to deal with you. Stop being a punk coach, man. Stop being a sucker for a coach. Stop letting these people, man, just take your time and abuse you. Stop letting them do that. You guys, I mean, a lot of you dudes, y'all have that problem. Y'all think because they good, they blue chip athletes, that you got to take they worst. Hell no. I don't take nothing. I don't take nothing. Hell, I had a professional track and field athlete. I had a professional track and field athlete train with me. And you know, my high school athletes outworking this pro athlete. And I told this young lady, I said, look here, look. I said, you talk too damn much. And I said, you talk the talk, but you don't want to walk the walk. Yeah, you training me like a high school athlete. I'm training you like an athlete. I said, I'm training you like an athlete, and you can't even keep up with the high school athletes. And you a pro? You a pro? I said, you don't have what it takes. You a pro? I said, no wonder you're in the top bottom rankings of the pro rankings, because you don't want to train to get better. You want somebody to train the way you think they should train you. I said, I'm not for you. I said, I'm not for you. And she looked at me. See, a lot of people, they're not used to that. They're not used to you. Oh, I can give a damn. I don't care if I train you or not. I love to train you, but I don't need you. See, that's my attitude. I love to train you, but I don't need you. And there you have it. Stop selling yourself short. You are the most important. You are the best. I don't care if you ain't coached a person in your life. You're the best. Your time is valuable. And nobody, and the coach means nobody, dare take advantage of that time. They dare take advantage of your time. I don't care, man, because you have some of these idiotic athletes that think that you're beneath them, that think that you're a servant, they think that you're this and you're that. No. No, you shut that down. You shut that down and you shut it down and you go be the coach that you're destined to be. I'm done.